Welcome, Leo, to your tarot reading for the week of April 26th. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hope y'all are doing well. We're going to pull a major arcana for the overall energy for this week, and then we'll take a look at how the week progresses with the tarot. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, High Priestess. So this may be either a warning that you need to trust yourself or you will be trusting yourself. This is like that really paying attention to your inner, intuition, what trusting that within yourself altogether. That's kind of can be hard to do sometimes, especially if you feel like things aren't going right. But let's see what the tarot has to say. We'll pull 3 cards on how everything leads up, challenge, unexpected, and the most important thing for you to know. And then we'll cap off the reading with a oracle from the Enchanted Map. Okay, tell me about our Leos here. What do we got? Leos. 2 of Pentacles, Fool, Sun. What is the unexpected energy? Page of Cups. What is your challenge? 4 of Pentacles, and what's the most important thing for you to know is Knight of Swords. So the King of, well, this is Knight of Clarity in my deck. So we've got 2 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Sun. So I do feel like there is this thing coming in for you this week where you're really going to balance things out. I think it can come from that High Priestess really trusting yourself moving forward. That Fool is going, okay, I'm going to do this. But that's part of the trusting. That's part of the High Priestess as well. You are saying, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to trust the universe. I'm going to go for this. And I love that the week ends with the Sun. There's something that's really going to brighten you up a little bit, really make you feel good. So something is really happening here, especially with that Fool. So let's dig in. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. This is putting things into perspective, balancing things out, or paying attention to something that has lacked your attention recently. But there is something here that's really sparking you. Let's see what more on this 2 of Pentacles, please. Toot, toot. The Sun with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're trying to find that, right? The beginning of the week, there's the Sun with 10 of Cups, beautiful energy, shared relationships, happiness, joy. And I think that this is like you're at a point where you're kind of like feeling this, and or you're looking for it. It could be either one, because the 2 of Pentacles is balancing that out. But I do feel like once you put things more into perspective, you are leaning into being in a better place joyfully. Tell me about this Fool card for our Leos midweek or next energy. Fool, 2 of Wands. Okay, there is something, and this isn't telling me what you're diving into because everybody's going to be a little bit different. But what we have here is clarifying with the Fool and the 2 of Wands. That tells me that you are definitely taking on a new adventure. Something is beginning for you. It's taking a little bit of this High Priestess energy, though. I'm going to go back to that because the Fool is a little bit about trust. You're just going to trust the universe and you're going to do it and you're moving forward. The 2 of Wands also, though, is this isn't something that has come out of the blue. I feel like the reason why you've decided to do this now is because you've planned it out, you've thought about it, and now you're going, you know what, I need to do this. And I think that's part of the plan as well, the 2 of Pentacles here, that you are putting things in order to do this. I mean, this is happening, I think, more quickly than you anticipated, but it is like you go, okay, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. And it has to do with family too, with that 10 of Cups there. It could be family or love, but it feels very comforting. So then you end the week with the Sun, the joy, the happiness, and he's so playful here. It's exciting. Let's see what else we have with the Sun. Knight of Cups with the Page of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this Knight of Cups is this Fool energy. Like it's not a gift coming from somebody else, but what it is, your realization of, I don't know, like something just beautiful and or wonderful, or it's just something you've really wanted. The Page of Swords, though, also is you have worked hard for this and you have focused on it and you are the one that is making it happen. And I think that's also important too, to know that you will reach some really good goals this week. I think this is going to be a big week for you, Leo. Honestly, this is a really big week because this is something that's been in the works for a long time, I feel like, or at least a few months at least, and maybe for some of you a little shorter, maybe for some of you a little longer. So let's take a look at this energy. We've got the Page of Cups in your unexpected. There is something that's going to come in. I think whatever this page, and we'll clarify it, whatever this Page of Cups is that's coming in is triggering the full energy for you to go finally jump in. What is this Page of Cups? Empress with Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think you're going, you know what, screw this. I think this message could come in from a family member, a mother, an older sister, sibling. It could be just someone that you take advice from or you feel very close to. Because I feel like with this Seven of Swords, someone's told you something that's made you realize it's your turn. Seven of Swords can be about taking back what is yours. And I feel like it's like, okay, like, but the gift is this conversation, this message. And this message says, yeah, you know what? If I don't do it now, I may never get to do it. So I think that that's the key here because your challenge is holding on. The Four of Pentacles is about holding on. It is about saving. So it can be a good card that you save money, blah, blah, blah. But what's it doing to you really? Like, what is you holding on to all of this, whatever it be, money, ideas or whatever that's keeping you from moving forward because you're not, that four, he's got his hands full, his feet full. He can't get out of this cave unless he lets one of these pentacles go. Anything more about this challenge for our Leos? Yeah, we've got Knight of Swords, which is your most important thing to know with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're not going to be able to move forward. You're holding on because I think you're a little bit scared. This Knight of Swords can feel chaotic. So if you're getting a chaotic feeling, it might be really scary to move forward, especially this ace is really good, but it's also really fast and that can be a little bit scary. Let's look at what this card is for you. So this is your Knight of Swords, Knight of Clarity in this deck. He is moving forward towards something. This is something you need to know that it might feel a little chaotic, but it doesn't mean you don't do it. Let's look further. So just keep that in mind as the week goes. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. There might be something here with your home. You might decide actually to move. The Nine of Swords can be a move card because you really want to embrace some joy here. There's something missing maybe where you're at. Again, this Fool is that energy to really just move forward and do something that you've never done before, or maybe a little bit more sporadic than you've ever done. With this Ten of Pentacles, though, it is about the reason why this came up as your most important card. Even though it feels chaotic, it is going to lead to Nine of Cups, the wish card, what you've really wanted. Ten of Pentacles, home, family, ancestral family, by the way, too. So you might feel really good about this. I feel like things are working for you for sure. I think this is going to be a big week for you, Leo. You heard something this maybe the past week, or you will be hearing something that really sparks you to start making this work, whatever it is. I think it's big for you. Okay, so your oracle is Mountain. Huh. Card 6. It's interesting. Let me get the page and I'll show you the card. Passed it one. Okay. Here's the card. Interesting, huh? Mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers and flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Yeah, so this is saying that this isn't something that's insurmountable. It may feel that way. I think this is a really important card for you because basically there's several ways to deal with it, right? Basically, you take the rivers around, you can move up. Move up, it's going to take a little bit longer, right? So yeah, go with what tells you is the best option and how to move forward. I hope you like this. Please hit that thumbs up button if you're interested in personal readings. Maybe you have to want to read more on this. veronicasdreams.net. All of my readings are on sale. Take care. Have a beautiful day.